Good morning, everyone. I invite everyone to collectively bow down to Namaskar and then raise our Kundalini and make our bandhan. Later during this meditation, we will be listening to the 108 names of Sri Rama. So for those who wish to follow and read the names, can take the mantra book. Now I can go with our attention to the base of our subtle system. We put our both hands on Mother Earth and we thank Sri Adibhumi Devi for all the blessings she gives us every day. Thank you for providing us with food and with shelter, with all the beautiful nature that decorates you. We thank you for being so kind to us like a mother. And please forgive us for touching you with our feet. And please forgive us if we ever do something that harms you. And out of that Mother Earth was Sri Ganesha created. Sri Ganesha, who is the source of unending wisdom, the source of unending joy, and the source of pure innocence. We pray that you establish yourself, Sri Ganesha, within all of us. Not only the yogis, but all the people around the world. May all the people find their Dharma. May they all find the wisdom, the purity, the innocence, and the joy of Sri Ganesha. You can say the mantra of Sri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now we can go with our attention to our left side. And we can ask Sri Mahakali to balance our left side, to purify our left side, and the left side of the whole world, the whole universe, to purify our emotions and our desires. You can say the mantra of Sri Mahakali Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Can bring our attention to our right side. And here we pray to Sri Mahasaraswati to balance our right side. To balance and enlighten our thoughts and our actions. Can say the mantra Sri Mahasaraswati Hanumana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And as we have brought light in our left and our right side, we come to the center. And here we pray to Sri Mahalakshmi to strengthen our central channel, to make it so strong that no matter what, it can hold our attention in the center. It is strong enough to bear the rise of our Kundalini through all our chakras. And may all our emotions and all our thoughts and all our actions be to nourish the growth, the spiritual growth of the whole world. You can say the mantra of Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And in these busy lives that we have, where we use our right side so oftenly, we can listen to Shri Maruti's Stotram to balance our right side a bit more.
श्री मारुती स्तोत्र. श्री मारुती स्तोत्र. भीमरूपी महारुद्रा वज्र हनुमान मारुति वनारी अंजनी सूता रामदूता प्रभंजना महाबळी प्राणदाता सकळा उठवी बळे सौख्यकारी दुःखहारी दूत वैष्णव गायका दीननाथा हरिरूपा सुंदरा जगदंतरा पाताल देवता हंता भव्य सिंदूरलेपना लोकनाथा जगन्नाथा प्राणनाथा पुरातना पुण्यवंता पुण्यशीला पावना परितोषका ध्वजांगे उचली बाहो आवेशे लोटला पुढे काळाग्नी काळरुद्राग्नी देखता कापती भये ब्रह्मांडे माईली नेणो आवळे दंतपंगती नेत्राग्नी चालती ज्वाळा भ्रुकुटी ताठिल्या भये पुच्छते मुरडिले माथा किरीटी कुंडले बरी सुवर्ण कटिका सोटी घंटा किंकिणी नागरा ठकारे पर्वता ऐसा नेटका सडपातळू चपलांग पाहता मोठे महाविद्युल्लते परी कोटीच्या कोटी उड्डाणे झेपावे उत्तरेकडे मंद्राद्री सारखा द्रोणू क्रोधे उत्पाटिला बळे आणिला मागुती नेला आला गेला मनोगती मनासी टाकिले मागे गतिसी तुलना नसे आणुपासोनी ब्रह्मांडा एवढा होत जातसे तयासी तुलना कोठे मेरु मंदार धाकुटे ब्रह्मांडा भोवते वेढे वज्रपुच्छे करू शके तयासी तुलना कैची ब्रह्मांडी पाहता नसे आरक्त देखिले डोळा ग्रासिले सूर्यमंडळा वाढता वाढता वाढे भेदिले शून्यमंडळा धनधान्य पशुवृद्धी पुत्रपौत्र समस्तही पावती रूप विद्यादी स्तोत्र पाठे करूनिया भूत प्रेत संबंधादी रोग व्याधी समस्तही नासती तुटती चिंता आनंदे भीमदर्शने हे धरा पंधरा श्लोकी लाभली शोभली बरी दृढदेहो निस्संदेहो संख्या चंद्रकला गुणे रामदासी अग्रगण्यू कपिकुळासी मंडणू रामरूपी अंतरात्मा दर्शने दोषनासती इति श्री रामदासकृतं संकटनिरसनं श्री मारुति स्तोत्रं संपूर्णम् साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Can bring our attention to our Sahasrara while we listen to Mother's talk. Can also keep our attention a bit on our right heart, on Sri Rama.
His qualities, if you have to imbibe, first of all, we have to understand the innate situation of Sri Rama. Sri Rama is placed on the right hand side of your heart. Right hand side, right heart, he is placed there. Now, in a human being, there is no right heart. If you tell somebody there's right heart, they say, what? There are two hearts or three hearts? In our Sahaja Yoga, we have three hearts. One is the left, another is the right, and one is the center. Now, the right heart is a very important thing. The right heart looks after the whole lungs. Both the lungs, or the throat, the trachea, the nose, the inner part. The outer side is looked after. We can say the features are given by Sri Krishna. But the inner part of it is all done by Sri Rama. They are the same. But one acts as in the inner part, the another as the outer part. It gives you the ears. From the inner part, Sri Rama does. He gives you the eyes in the inner part of the eyes. Now, it's so important to have the inner side all right and the outer side. Is an example of Sri Rama. He never cared for the outer side or the outward looks of a person. Because he came before Sri Krishna, he tried to build up the inner side of a human being. So we can say, though he is on the right heart, he acts through your Hamsa Chakra and partly through your Vishuddhi Chakra in the inner side of it. Because Sri Krishna, in the inner side of it, is Sri Ram, is Sri Vishnu. So, when somebody is, say, not good looking according to the Western standard, according to me, the Western standards are rather funny. Because Western standards don't look like, neither like Krishna or Sri Rama. The person like Sri Rama was a very healthy, tall person with his hands up to the knees. Ajanubhav. He is the one who has Ajanubhav. And he was plump. Both of them were plump. They had to be plump people because they were, though they were born of the Agni, he was born of the Agni, but the water is the main element of Sri Vishnu. So they were all plump people. They were not thin like sticks, as today's modern ideas are, to be thin like sticks and like TB patients. But it doesn't mean all plump people are good. We always logically think that plump people are, if mother says so, then plump people are good. It's not the point. The inner side of it, I'm saying. The inner side of it is just the opposite. Inner side of it is absolutely beautiful and absolutely full of love, affection and warmth. A person who doesn't have these things is a sign of a person who is not a surgeon, first of all. A person who is very loud, talks loudly, speaks loudly, laughs at wrong places, must be half mad, but cannot be a surgeon. See, the softness of Sri Rama goes to the extremes where I call the sankocha, the formality, the formal. But it is in English language, formal is not the word, sankoch. He was once, when he was fighting Ravana, he was taking out with his arrow his 10 heads one after another. And if he took out one, then took out the second, the first one would come back. So because he had a kind of a blessing that nobody can kill him by hitting him on his head. So Lakshmana says, you know for definite that this Ravana cannot be killed by hitting on his head. So why don't you hit him in his heart? So he said, the reason is this, that just now in his heart is Mahalakshmi, the Sita. Sita is sitting in his heart. And how can I hit him on his heart? Because she's there, she might be hurt. So what's the use of hitting on the head, he said. He said, because once I start hitting him on the head fast, his attention will go there. As soon as his attention will go into his head, then I can hit him on his heart. See the sankoch. See the sankoch, the way he talked. Now, when it went ahead with it in his character, which was so beautiful, that you find he was such a consistent person. Whatever he said, all the life, he carried that. For example, he said, I am the one who believes in one wife. Eka patni vrat. Now, he had a very nice wife, no doubt, very beautiful wife, but she had gone to Ravana and he was left alone. When they wanted to start a kind of a yajna called as Rajasuya Yajna, which was meant to be the conquering the whole world. Then they asked him, you have to marry because you have to have your wife. They said, no, I can't marry because nobody could be like my wife and I can't marry. I can forego this kind of a yajna, but I can't marry again. So then they said, all right, there's only one thing you can do is to make a statue of Sita in gold. And you have to use her, that statue, as a wife representing. He said, that I will agree. He took away all his ornaments, everything, and made that statue, and he did this again. So whatever he said, he followed thoroughly. In his dharma, he was perfect. Another incident is that when Sita was lost, he never slept. He never slept on a bed, always on the Mother Earth. Never slept on a bed, always on the Mother Earth. The pain he had of his wife is very well described by all the poets of India. And when Sita left him ultimately, in a very mysterious way, she just disappeared in the Mother Earth, because Mother Earth had given her birth, so she disappeared into Mother Earth. Then Sri Rama became absolutely lost and he jumped in the river Sharayu and disappeared in the water element from where he had come. Now this man had to give up his wife. In this contrast, you can see the wave rising and falling of a personality. The society in which he lived, the state which he ruled, had an objection for a wife who had lived with Ravana. And the public started talking about it. So as a good king, he just decided that his wife should be left forever. And then he sent her on a beautiful chariot with his prime minister and his brother Lakshmana, who took her down and left her, told her this is what has happened, and that Sri Rama has asked her to take you down to the ashram of Valmiki. As a result of that, she got very upset, and she said, she was Adishakti, so she doesn't have to bother. She said, you just leave me here. Very self-respecting person. She didn't say, no, I'll come to him, or I'll sue him, I'll go in the courts, get all his money, how dare he throw me out. Nothing of the kind. That's the grace of a woman. Graciously, she said, all right, now you have listened to your brother, I'm your sister-in-law elder too. Now you obey me. And I tell you, as your sister-in-law, that you can now go, leave me here alone, and I don't want you to go any further with me to deport me with somebody. And she was pregnant. Here, if it happens, of course, horrible things can happen. But in India, if such a thing happens, the wife will kill herself or she won't be able to bear it. I think both things are just the same in escape. If there's no aggression, then there is recession. But she said, no, I have to give birth to these two children. I can look after myself. All right, graciously he's done it, I have nothing. I'll please tell him not to worry about me. And she told Sri Rama, Sri Lakshmana, that all right, you look after him. That's all I want. And she told the chief minister, the mantri, that you must look after the kingdom. See the dignity, see the balance, see the character, the personality of Sri. He was called as Maryada Purushottama. And look at his wife. She was equal to him in every way.
Shrimataji, may we develop in our character, in our being. May we develop to look more like Sri Rama and Sri Sita. Shrimataji.
श्री राम के 108 नाम। ओम श्री रामाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री रामभद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री रामचंद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री शाश्वताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री राजीवलोचनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री श्रीमते नमो नमः। ओम श्री राजेंद्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री रघुपुंगवाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जानकी वल्लभाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जैत्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जितामित्राय नमो नमः। ओम श्री जनार्दनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विश्वामित्रप्रियाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री दान्ताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री शरण्यत्राणतत्पराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वालिप्रमथिने नमो नमः। ओम श्री वाग्मिने नमो नमः। ओम श्री सत्यवाचे नमो नमः। ओम श्री सत्यविक्रमाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सत्यव्रताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री व्रतधराय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सदा हनुमदाश्रिताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री कौसल्येयाय नमो नमः। ओम खरध्वंसिने नमो नमः। ओम विराधवध पंडिताय नमो नमः। ओम श्री विभीषण परित्रात्रे नमो नमः। ओम श्री हरकोदंड खंडनाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री सप्तताल प्रभेत्रे नमो नमः। ओम दशग्रीव शिरोहराय नमो नमः। ओम ताटकांतकाय नमो नमः। ओम श्री वेदांतसाराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वेदात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री भवरोगभेषजाय नमो नमः। ॐ दूषणत्रिशिरोहन्त्रे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री त्रिमूर्तये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री त्रिगुणात्मकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री त्रिविक्रमाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री त्रिलोकात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुण्यचरित्रकीर्तनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री त्रैलोक्यरक्षकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री धन्विने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दण्डकारण्यवासकृताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अहल्याशापशमनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पितृभक्ताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री वरप्रदाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जितेन्द्रियाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जितक्रोधाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जगद्गुरवे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ऋक्षवानरसङ्घटकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री चित्रकूटसमाश्रयाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुमित्रापुत्रसेविताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वदेवाधिदेवाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मृतवानरजीवकाय नमो नमः। ॐ मायामारीचहन्त्रे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महादेवाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महाभुजाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वदेवस्तुताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सौम्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री ब्रह्मण्याय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मुनिसंस्तुताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महायोगिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महादराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुग्रीवेप्सितराज्यदाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वपुण्याधिकफलाय नमो नमः। ॐ स्मृतसर्वाघनाशकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री आदिपुरुषाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमपुरुषाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महापुरुषाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुण्योदयाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री दयासाराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पुराणपुरुषोत्तमाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री स्मितवक्त्रे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मितभाषिणे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पूर्वभाषिणे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री राघवाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अनन्तगुणगम्भीराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री धीरोदात्तगुणोत्तमाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मायामानुषचरित्राय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री महादेवादिपूजिताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सेतुकृताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जितवासनाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वतीर्थमयाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री हरये नमो नमः। ॐ श्री श्यामाङ्गाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सुन्दराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री शूराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पीतवाससे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री धनुर्धराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वयज्ञाधिपाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री यज्ञिने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री जरामरणवर्जिताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री विभीषण प्रतिष्ठात्रे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वाभरणवर्जिताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परब्रह्मणे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सच्चिदानन्दविग्रहाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमज्योतसे नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमधाम्ने नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पराकाशाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परात्पराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परेशाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पारगाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री पाराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वदेवात्मकाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री परमाय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री सर्वलोकेश्वराय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री मुनिसेविताय नमो नमः। ॐ श्री अच्युताय नमो नमः। साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
This is a devotional song written by Sant Tulsidas. The description of Lord Rama. da 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 Shri Ram Chandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Shri Ramchandra Kripalu Bhajamana Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram Navakanjalochana Kanjamukhakara Kanjapada Kanjarunam Harana Bhava Bhaya Darunam Shri Ram पीतमाना तडितरुचि शुचि नौमि जनक सुतावरं हरण भव भय दारुणं श्रीराम भज दीन बंधु दिनेश दानवदैत्य वंश निकंदनं रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनं हरण भव भय दारुणं श्रीराम चापधर संग्रामजितखर दूषणं हरण भव भय दारुणं श्रीराम वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मन रंजनम् इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मन रंजनम् मम हृदय कंज निवास कुरु कामादि खलदल गंजनम् हरण भव भय दारुणं श्रीराम श्रीरामचंद्र कृपालु भजमान हरण भव भय दारुणं हरण भव
Can guide our Kundalini a few times to our Sahasrara. Can give a little massage to our Sahasrara. Just keep our attention fixed on our Sahasrara while we say the 3 great mantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्रीमहालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो
Jai Mataji. Thank you, Mother, for connecting us all. Even if we are so far apart from each other, that we are still able to meditate together, to grow together, to collectively strengthen our subtle system, and to make this light of your love grow and shine over the whole world. Thank you for putting inside of us the strength of Shri Rama and Shri Sita. May we develop our character every day to become more and more like Shri Rama and Shri Sita. May we be an example for the whole world. Now may I ask everyone to, with your attention in your sasrara, to give a bandhan for all the lost souls who are still there wandering, for all of those who haven't found the light and the love of our mother yet. In Africa, in Europe, in America, in Asia, everywhere, in Australia. Jai Shri Mataji. And thank you, everyone.